Breaking news: as Republicans brush off Zelensky's visit, Biden warns of a Christmas present for Putin. The unsatisfactory visit of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to Capitol Hill validated his worst suspicions. U.S. aid to Ukraine is now entangled in one of the most intractable political debates in America. The significance: Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican Kentucky, is among the Republicans who have set a limit, but even they are sympathetic to the Ukrainian cause. If Democrats do not consent to major changes in U.S. border policy, no additional aid will be provided to Ukraine. McConnell informed reporters that resolving the congressional impasse on Ukraine aid and the border would be practically impossible before the holidays, delaying their resolution until next year. Despite this, President Biden insisted that Republicans approve a support package before they give Putin the greatest Christmas gift they could possibly give him. Translation: Russian loyalists in Moscow celebrated when Republicans voted to block Ukraine's aid last week, Biden and Zelensky said at a joint press conference. If you're being celebrated by Russian propagandists, it might be time to rethink what you are doing. The story revolves around Zelensky's emotional and strategic appeal to Congress to support the Ukrainians fighting for their freedom, which has previously helped unlock significant progress. However, his plea was met with sympathetic shrugs. "Listen, President Zelensky, I told you, here's the deal, it's not your problem." Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican South Carolina. Representative Mike Johnson, Republican Louisiana, informed Zelensky that we stand with him and against Putin's brutal invasion, but emphasized that our first condition on any national security supplemental spending package is about our own national security. "We're hearing from the president of Ukraine again, but we've yet to hear from our own president about the border, our border," said Missouri Senator Eric Schmitt. According to Politico, Zelensky avoided talking about the border even though some Republicans wanted him to weigh in on the matter. This is likely due to his familiarity with the risks of interfering in U.S. domestic politics. Rather, he focused his argument on the gravity of the Ukrainian conflict, saying that his people will resist Russia no matter what and that cutting off U.S. aid could turn the war into brutal guerrilla warfare. It has always been obvious that Biden and the Republicans, and not Zelensky, must break the impasse, considering the robust bipartisan majority in Congress that already backs Ukraine. Current situation: on Tuesday, federal negotiators from the Senate met with Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas for nearly 2 hours. Members of Congress Chris Murphy, Democrat Connecticut, and Kyrsten Sinema, Independent Arizona, praised progress as they left the meeting. The White House rejected a CBS News report that said officials had discussed expanding detention and deportations, expanding the power to expel migrants without asylum screenings, and reiterating that Biden is open to compromise. Leading Republican negotiator Senator James Lankford, Republican Oklahoma, suggested that negotiations might go on into the holiday season, saying, "Everyone else would celebrate Christmas but us." Final point: "I don't want you giving up hope," Biden informed Zelensky in the Oval Office. Post to Facebook: new window opens. Add to your Twitter feed: new window opens.